What kind of high school did you attend? Co-ed or single sex? Choosing the right high school is the first big step in life, and you want to make sure you're making the best choice. From the single sex co-ed debate, co-ed offers the most benefits, allowing students to learn and interact with ones of the other sex to best prepare you for the real world. I had my good friend Michael Parks, student body president here, to talk about why he thinks that co-ed is the best for learning.
Hey, Michael Parks, student body president.
Did you attend a single sex or co-ed high school?
Yeah, I attended a co-ed high school here in Columbia.
All right, and what are your thoughts on the co-ed versus single sex schooling and how it affects our learning not only in the classroom but in the real world?
Yeah, having lots of friends who went to all gender specific schools, all boys school, all girls school. It's interesting seeing how it kind of grooms you a little bit differently before you get to college, and so I think that it's probably fair to say there's less distractions in a single sex school, but at the same time, I think that in a co-ed environment, especially K through 12, and especially like that 9th to 12th grade kind of range when you kind of start figuring everything out, I think that, in my opinion, it's important to figure out how to treat our ladies in our lives, how to interact with the other gender, at least for me, that's the way that I look at it. So it certainly grooms, I would say, how you interact with your classmates and kind of how you fit into our society as a whole.
Being student body president here, do you notice a difference in the way that boys and girls interact versus how they did in high school?
Yes, sure, I would say so. Part of it probably has to do with just that you're a little more mature in college for sure. But I would say that college is maybe a little bit less formal in terms of how you interact with the other gender. Things are, I'm thinking back to my high school days, like my first date, for example, like it just felt like very like, oh, like I'm going to ask you on a date and I'll come pick you up and I want to meet your parents and like this sort of thing. And now it's just more kind of like, hey, you want to get something to eat, or like, do you want to, go to a movie, or do you want to go to, a basketball game or something like that. So it's a little bit more casual, I would say, in terms of dating relationships and just overall co-ed relationships like that. So in my opinion, college is a little bit more casual in terms of the ways that maybe guys pursue girls and the other way around. And that very well may be reflective of just a little bit more of a mature kind of phase of your life though too.
All right, cool.
After talking to Michael, I wanted to talk to my roommate Nick, who had a different perspective on the topic, going to a single sex school his entire life. He enjoyed his time there, but felt more passionate towards the co-ed environment when it came to outside the classroom.
All right, introduce yourself.
I'm Nick Bergorgis. I'm a freshman from Memphis, Tennessee. I went to an all-boys elementary school and an all-boys high school.
All right, so you attended a single-sex, all-boys high school, and you say that the physical classroom may have less distractions than single-sex, but you think that co-ed is best for outside the classroom. Will you expand on that?
I think outside the classroom, it's a very co-ed world, and so it's good to be introduced to that, especially in college, because we all get to be out here on our own, and when you leave the real world, you're going to be on your own in a co-ed lifestyle.
All right, so you think that being in a co-ed environment for your first time is definitely beneficial versus what you've been dealt with your whole entire life?
Yeah, I've definitely just been around all guys for 18 years, which got over really quick, and I think getting to go to college and experience being co-ed with girls everywhere has been pretty sweet, and I definitely think it helped me out just in the long run.
All right, thank you.
So besides interviewing people, I took a survey around campus where I asked which type of schooling seemed to be best for learning, not only in the classroom but in the real world. The results show that coeducation was the most popular overall for single sex in both. Those who said single sex all agreed that college at least needed to be co-ed, or they could fully interact with one of the other sex. Some people had attended both single sex and co-ed schools, and all agreed that co-ed was better for them. This survey is able to further my argument towards coeducation, not only in the classroom but in the real world. From the interviews and the 50-person survey around campus, co-ed education is the best learning to make your future as bright as possible, rather than limiting one of the same sex. Choosing the right school is very important and will influence the rest of your life, so make sure you choose the right type of schooling by choosing a co-ed school.